Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show my IQ option tournament auto trading bot, the system that automatically places trade on a specific tournament account, whether running on compounding, martingale, or fixed amount trade system. Okay, so first let's get all the tournament account. This module is responsible for fetching all the account with type 2 and creating a CSV file with all the tournament details. So you can see the tournament name, right? Tournament balance, and most importantly the tournament ID. And this is how my config file looks where all the config and settings live for the system. Okay, so here is the tournament setting. Switch tournament set to false currently. So when it's set to true, it's going to switch to or subscribe to this particular tournament account and start tracking or placing trade in that tournament account. Rebuy threshold is going to make automatic rebuy, uh, and like when balance falls below this value, in this case 200, it's going to automatically make rebuys until this max rebuy is reached. So maximum rebuys is the number of rebuys allowed to do in a particular tournament account. Max compounding is how many compounding to do in a row. Okay, so this means whatever you have, keep betting for next 7 times or whatever amount you set this to. And once it like compounding is successful, the system automatically sets to this partial compounding. So we can do either all in compounding or partial compounding. So all in compounding is when you want to use like whatever balance you have, keep using until like using for this max compounding. Otherwise, instead of like betting whatever balance I have or all the balance, I want to bet only by small portions from that balance, say like 5% or 10%, and do compounding with that balance. Okay, and here I can set my favorite currency pair. Okay, or I can use init data. Okay, so this init data returns a list of currently available for trading pairs. Okay, and max pairs is set to 0. That means it's going to do real-time candle subscribing for all the pairs that is available for trading, or I can set this to 10 and it will do subscribing for only 10 uh, currency pairs or assist pairs. Okay, so this is my project structure. This is my personal version of IQ option API p2. So this is the core or engine of the system. Here you can see I have couple of strategies, right? And here is the utilities where tournaments.py, the heart of the system. Okay, trade logger is responsible for recording the trades. Okay, so for future reference and other things. Okay, so these are the two trades that I took this morning, and you can see with this shooting start strategy I was able to achieve 4 step compounding in a row, and on fifth attempt I failed, and after that I kept trying for 3 or 4 tries, but it did not go well. So I switched to MRV2, and I was actually able to do like couple of good things in with this strategy. So if you see here, starting with 200, I was able to achieve 6 step compounding and balance grew to 8,000 from 200. And what impressive is it happened in less than 2 minutes. If you see the time here, 13:51:13. Okay, and this ended at 13:52:43. So in less than 2 minutes I was able to achieve this. And you can see the assist pairs are all different, right? And how I was able to do is using 5-second expiry, using 5-second candles. Okay, if you have noticed, when tournament starts, within like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, some people already have like 10 or $15,000 balance, right? How is that possible? So this is how it's possible, right? Okay, and then after that, you can see I was able to do like I was able to keep doing, like compounding for 3 step, 5 step. Okay, so here I was able to do 5 step compounding on 6 seconds. I failed. And the big one here is I was able to do 7 step compounding as I have set in my configurations, right? Uh, so you can see starting with 200, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step compounding. So balance grew from 2000 to 15,000. Okay, and also the time if you see here 15:37:09 and ended at 15 13:57:53, less than a minute. Okay, trading different currency, different pairs, 5 second expiry. It was good. Okay, and the number of rebuys I made was 4 rebuys. Okay, okay. Of course, this does not happen all the time. Okay, it rarely happens, but when it happens, and you are already able to claim the big spot. Okay, all right. Now I would like to share about something that I think trips up almost everybody who tries tournament trading, myself included when I started, because it's the one thing that actually decides whether you climb the leaderboard or just quietly stay in the middle of the whole event. You have to actually take real risk, not reckless risk, calculated and planned out risk. Okay, so here is what I have noticed watching the players who constantly sit near the top of these leaderboards. They run deep compounding chains. I'm talking about five, six, sometimes even seven, eight in a row, letting the whole stick right every time, right? And that's how they turn a small starting balance into a big one fast enough to actually matter before the tournament ends. Okay, and here is the other thing, and I want to be really honest about this. In almost every tournament I have competed in, I have not won without needing several rebuys along the way. So rebuys are important. It's not failure. Okay, sure, it's risky, right? You have to keep investing more amount, but that's just what it costs to get enough chances to grow big, right? And claim, like impressive spot or a leaderboard spot in a tournament. Okay, so my approach is fixed budget approach. So here is how I actually approach it. Before I even started tournament, I decide on a maximum total investment for that specific event, a hard number I'm willing to put in through revise, and that's it, no exceptions. For example, take 72 hours tournament, $2 entry free, right? I'll set myself a maximum of say $100 total that I'm willing to invest into revise across the whole event. Within that $100, I go aggressive, deep compounding, multiple revise if I need them, because I have already decided that that's an acceptable amount of risks for a shot at climbing that leaderboard. If I hit my target balance inside that budget, great. At that point, I pull back, I switch to much more conservative approach because now the job is to protect the position that I just owned. But if I burn through that $100 and still haven't hit the target, I stop. I don't chase it past my number. I just accept that a tournament wasn't the one and I move on to the next one. So this is my experience and approach. And with this, system, I was actually able to achieve fifth position in this last Deluxe VIP tournament. Okay, so this ended on where is the date? I cannot find the one. Okay, but you can see I claimed fifth position, right? Actually, I had the bot actually had accumulated 12,500 points, but my bad, I kept trading manually and I lost. And at the end, I had to fall all the way back to this fifth position. Okay, so pretty bad things here, but still, I was able to do good, with the help of this bot that I'm currently using. Okay, right. Sorry. And one more thing, the collaboration part. If you have got a strategy, a pattern, a rule that you manually trade that you think would do even better than what I'm running here, I'm genuinely open to collaborating or working with you. Every strategy in this system plugs into exact same pipeline. So if you bring the idea, we can turn it into module together and get things done systematically and automatically. Drop the comment or reach out. Let's build something amazing together. All right. Now let's run the system right. Uh, Let me be transparent here. None of my tournament, all of my tournament sits at zero at the moment, so I can demo this on actual live tournament today. Instead, I'm going to flip switch tournament to false. Okay, switch tournament to false. Point this at my demo account, drop this stake down to small account, in this case 200, and turn compounding on so you can watch system make its own decision and do compounding and other like risk management things by its own. In upcoming video, sure I will be doing live tournament trading to show the power of this system. Alright, so let's run the system. Like I said, this MRP2 is working well today. So I'm going to switch from this to MRP2. Okay, it's already set to MRP2. And I'm going to little tweak here. I'm going to set this to maximum 10 rebuys allowed. And let's say only first step compounding. Let's see how it goes. Let's run the system. So it's going to subscribe. So how the system works is it's going to subscribe to real-time candles, 5-second candles. Okay, so here is the pair config, right? Candle time frame 5 second, option type bleach option, and expiry is 5 second. Okay, so and as soon as a new live candle comes, it's going to make callback, invocations, and this invocations or function is going to do, like generating signal, placing trades in real time, managing risks, all and other things in a separate trade without blocking the program executions, and so system runs flawlessly. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so you can see it's subscribing to so many pairs. Okay, I have got an error. It says actually network connection dropped, so I'm going to rerun it. Let's exit the system. This guy is everywhere. You see, he's here, also doing great in this July global tournament. Impressive job, man. Okay, now it's subscribing without any problem. So it seems. So our config is max rebuy 10, max compounding 4. And whenever, as soon as one of these things is reached, the system automatically stops or exit as a safety measure. Okay, already taking call trade. Okay, so the first trade is a winner. First trade is a winner. So let's see here. Perfect. Second trade is also winner, 372. Oh, okay. Third trade is also winner. Oh, that's bad, right? Lost that one. If it was a winner, the system would exit because 4 compounding in a row would have been achieved. Unfortunately, that did not happen, so let's wait. This one is also a loser. Okay, 3 wins in a row. Just one more win and target is reached. System exits. Perfect. Here you can see compounding run complete, max compounding for exiting, right? So the system exits by itself. And if we go down here, we can see, so this was the last trading history. So we had to make 4 rebuys, right? Perfect. So that this is how the system works in real time. Unfortunately, I could not show this in tournament account because of uh, my current situations, but very soon I'm going to do live trading session, running the system in demo in tournament account. Okay, so that's all in this video. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have got a better strategy, better pattern, or better rule, please reach out to me. I'm very open to collaborate with you. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.